Hi there, welcome to interGHOSTHOUSE. I'm your host, interGHOST, and today we're doing a film called Stagecoach from 1939. Now this is a old western style movie with John Wayne in it. I'm not even sure if I've ever seen a John Wayne movie. I must have seen clips out of one of his movies. Very famous American actor. The reason I'm doing this one is because I actually wanted to do a movie which looked to be quite good this month. A lot of the films I've been watching recently are known to be quite bad movies, which sometimes makes for a better film. But I wanted to watch something which has got quite a high score on the critic reviews, so I thought I'd give it a go. About an hour and a half, hour 35 minutes long. Yeah, don't know really much about it apart from there's a group of people in a stagecoach, and I think is there like American Indians that attack it or something like that, and that's all I sort of know. If you're new to the channel, please remember to thumb up the video if you do like it or enjoy it. Hit the subscribe button and also ring the bell if you want to be notified once a month when reaction videos drop. So without further ado, let's get this show underway. So straight into the movie. Stagecoach. So there he is, John Wayne, second down there. Don't recognise any of the other names. As you can see, it's all in black and white. Directed by John Ford. I'm not sure if he did westerns or what else he did. God bless America.
Hill's here full of Apaches. They board every ranch building in sight. He had a brush with them last night. Says they're being stirred up by Geronimo.
Geronimo? How do we know he isn't lying?
He's a Cheyenne. They hate Apaches worse than we do.
Well, what's wrong?
The line went dead, sir.
What do you got there?
Only the first word, sir. Geronimo.
So what was Geronimo? Here comes the stagecoach. By the look of it.
Nice trip, Buck.
Jim. Oh, so.
Got the payroll for the mining company?
Yes, sir, right here in this box.
Good. Give me a lift here, Jim, will you?
Passenger out for Tonto. You better get out and stretch your leg. I mean your limbs, ma'am. We're going to change horses here.
Is there a place here where I can have a cup of tea?
Well, yes, ma'am. You can get a cup of coffee at the hotel.
Cup of tea. She's from England.
Why, Lucy Mallory. Nancy.
How are you, Captain Whitney?
Fine, thanks, Mrs. Mallory.
Why, whatever are you doing in Arizona?
I'm joining Richard in Lordsburg. He's there with his troops.
He's a lot nearer than that, Mrs. Mallory. He's been ordered to Dry Fork.
Why, that's the next stop for the stagecoach. You'll be with your husband in a few hours.
Strange look.
Sit down, darling. We'll have a cup of coffee. You must be tired from that long trip.
Who is that gentleman?
Hardly a gentleman, Mrs. Mallory.
I should think not.
Look at him just staring through the window.
Well, Marshal, I'm looking for my shotgun guard. Is he here?
How with the posse, Buck, trying to catch the Ringo Kid?
Ringo? I thought Ringo was in the pen.
The Ringo Kid.
You boys take care of the office for a couple of days. I'm going to Lordsburg with Buck. I'm going to ride shotgun.
Shotgun.
Farewell, Mr. Gatewood. Good business for you, Mr. Gatewood.
Sir, there's your receipt, $50,000. And remember this, what's good for the banks is good for the country.
$50,000. I'm guessing that's quite a lot of money. Well, it is quite a lot of money, but for... When was this set? I know it was made in 1939, but when was it set?
Good heavens, the bad rubbish. Get out and stand. I'm keeping your trunk because you ain't paid your rent.
Is this the face that wrecked 1,000 ships and burned the towerless top civilians?
So we've got a trunk.
Farewell, Helen.
Doc, can they make me leave town when I don't want to go?
Trunk doctor.
Don't you go making no fuss.
Do I have to go, doctors, because they say so?
Now, Dallas, I've got my orders. Don't blame these ladies. It ain't them.
It is them.
We're the victims of a foul disease called social prejudice, my child. These dear ladies of the Law and Order League are scouring out the dregs of the town.
Take my arm, Madame la Comtesse. The tumbril awaits.
So what is she, some sort of harlot?
Suppose you could put one on credit. If talk was money, Doc, you'd be the best customer I got.
I'll leave in town, Jerry.
Honest?
Yes, old friend, and I thought you might, out of memory of our many happy...
All right, Doc. Just this one. Here's a man going on the stagecoach with you. He's an Easterner from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas. My name is Peacock. I'm a...
He's a whiskey drummer.
What? Well, how...
His new best friend.
I never forget a face or a friend. Samples?
Quite interesting to see how they like change the horses over. Right, so what's going to happen with this money? Making a big deal out of putting it in his bag.
Forks, Apache Wells, Lee's, Berry, and Lordsburg.
I'll take that, Dallas.
Oh, thanks.
In you go, Dallas, and a pleasant voyage.
Ooh, bit of leg.
Read your baggage, Doc.
Thank you, my friend. Surely, my Kingo. Carry it with honor.
I'll take it, Doctor.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all. I'll carry it on my lap.
Mrs. Whitney, you're not going to let your friend travel with that creature.
She's right.
That creature.
Besides, you're not well enough to travel.
It's only a few hours, Nancy. I'm quite all right.
But you shouldn't travel a step without a doctor.
There is a doctor, dear. The driver told me.
Well, take good care of yourself. Oh, dear,
I
what's
will.
that
Lady
now?
folks, ride facing forward, please.
Ladies ride facing forward. Is that so they don't get sick or?
Well, so long, Doc. So long, Curly. Nice trip, boy. Wait a minute, hold it.
Here come the cavalry.
The telegraph line has been cut.
Sure.
We're going with you as far as the noon station at Dry Fork. There'll be a troop of cavalry there, and they'll take you on to Apache Wells. You must warn your passengers that they travel at their own risk.
At their own risk. Well, what's the trouble, Lieutenant?
Geronimo.
Geronimo, well then I ain't.
Will you
go-
sit down? Did you all hear what the lieutenant said?
Yes, we heard.
Well, me and Buck are taking this coach through. Passengers are not. Now, whoever wants to get out can get out.
Yes, courage, Reverend. Ladies first.
How about you, Dallas?
What are you trying to do? Scare somebody? They got me in here, and I'll let them try to put me out.
Ooh.
Worse things than Apaches.
All right, folks. Marshal. Make room for one more.
Who is this guy?
I'm offering my protection to this lady. I can shoot fairly straight if there's need for it.
All right, get in. We're late.
So we got 5 people.
Oh, Bessie, Brownie, Bill.
Farewell, ladies.
Sweetheart.
Goodbye.
Come on now, girl.
And off they go.
Sure is, Mr. Gatewood.
So who are they picking up now?
Gotta stop to pack this bag.
Get that car.
Is that the bank manager? Is he taking the money? Nice shot. Is that? Must be filmed on location, surely. They wouldn't have been able to get all those horses in a studio back then. That looks to be on a screen.
Fine looking bunch of soldier boys back there. Always gives me great pride in my country when I see such fine young men in the U.S. Army. Anybody know where they're going?
Brother, aren't you aware of what's happened?
Happened?
Look how much room he's got in there.
Can't figure out how he got that message.
Who, her grandfather?
Now, Gatewood
Sweetheart.
said he got a message. The telegraph line ain't working.
Looks like rough terrain to me. What was that?
Hold it!
Whoa, steady.
Oh, is that John Wayne?
Hey, look, it's Ringo.
Oh, it's a Ringo Kid.
Hiya, Buck. How's your folks?
Doesn't look like a kid though, does he?
That my grandfather came out.
up. Didn't expect to see you riding shotgun on this run, Marshal.
Going to Lordsburg? I figured you'd be there by this time.
No. Lame horse. Well, it looks like you've got another passenger.
Yeah. I'll take the Winchester.
So where are all the army men?
You don't understand, kid. You're under arrest.
Curly,
Oh, here they come.
Hope I ain't crowding you folks tonight.
The more the merrier.
How many you got in there now? 7?
So you're the notorious Ringo Kid.
My friends just call me Ringo. Nickname I had as a kid. Right name's Henry.
Seems to me I knew your family, Henry. Didn't I fix your arm once when you bucked off a horse?
Are you Doc Boone?
I certainly am.
That was my kid brother broke his arm. You did a good job, Doc.
Billy the Kitty Kid.
What happened to that boy whose arm I fixed?
Dead.
He was murdered.
Oh, he's got the sweats. He's just holding that bag and the guy's just letting him with all his whiskey in it.
Put off that cigar.
I was just thinking that. He's just like puffing away on that cigar.
Excuse me, madam. A gentleman doesn't smoke in the presence of a lady.
Have a nice wide shot there. I like the way the guys are just like running around.
Take it easy, hold it steady, girl. Take a look and see if there isn't a stone bruise in that hawk down there.
Great heavens, the Betsy didn't figure on no stagecoach coming through. With them Apaches raising cake. I was just telling Billy to hitch up the buckboard so we
Now,
can
wait a
get
minute,
the
wait a
others
minute.
into...
You mean to say there are no troops at this station?
Ain't no soldiers here but what you see.
But my husband, Captain Mallory. I was told he was here.
Roz, dearie, got orders not to Fort Knox to join the soldiers at Apache Wells.
So is that guy after the woman? Oh, my husband isn't here. Mm-hmm.
And it's your duty, young man, to come along with us.
It's my duty, Mr. Gatewood, to obey orders. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, if the soldiers go back, Lieutenant, that means we all have to go back?
I call this a desertion of duty. I'll report you to your superior officer. And if necessary, I'll take the matter up with Washington.
That's your privilege, sir. But if you give us any trouble here, I'll have to put you under restraint.
I'll tell you how we settle it. We'll take a boat. Inside, everybody. Come on, Buck.
Oh, Mayor,
We got 4 men who can handle firearms. 5 with you, Ringo. Doc can shoot if sober.
I can shoot.
Now, Miss Mallory, I ain't gonna put a lady in danger without she votes for it.
I'm determined to get to my husband. I won't be separated any longer.
What's your vote, mister?
Where's your manners, Curly? Ain't you gonna ask the other lady first?
That's no lady.
Well, what do you say?
What difference does it make? Doesn't matter.
I vote that we go on. I demand it. I'm standing on my legal rights. What do you say, Hatfield?
Look at my cards. I'm a gambling man.
You, Doc? I'm not only a philosopher, sir. I'm a fatalist. Somewhere, sometime, there may be the right bullet or the wrong bottle waiting for Josiah Boone. Why worry when or where? Yes or no? Having that philosophy, sir, I've always courted danger.
His friend in the background.
Do you want to go back or not? No. I want another drink. How about you, Mr. Hancock?
Peacock. I'd like to go on, brother. I want to reach the bosom of my dear family in Kansas City, Kansas, as quickly as possible. But I may never reach that bosom if we go on. So, under the circumstances, you understand, brother, I think it best we go back with the bosoms. I mean, the soldiers.
The bosoms.
One against. Well, Buck? Buck says aye. That's 6. I'm voting your proxy, kid. You go with me.
Ain't nothing keeping me out of Lordsburg, Curly.
There sure ain't. Well, folks, that settles it. We're going through. Sit down, folks, and eat your grub.
Sit down here, man.
At the table?
I find you another place, Mrs. Mallory? It's cooler by the window.
Thank you.
Awkward.
Looks like I got the plague, don't it?
No, it's not you.
Well, I guess you can't break out a president into society in the same week.
Please. Please.
You're ill, Mrs. Mallory.
No, it's just that I'll be all right.
Why do you look at me like that?
Just trying to remember. Ain't I seen you someplace before, man?
No. No, you haven't.
I wish I had, though.
I know you. I mean, I know who you are. I guess everybody in the territory does.
Yep.
All aboard for Apache Wells, Lee's.
All righty, folks. The horses are changed. We'd better get going.
And Lordsburg, maybe.
All right, get going, Ringo. Mrs. Pickett, tell Billy the buckboard is all ready. Let's get going.
This is where they part ways.
I can't get over the impertinence of that young lieutenant. I'll make it warm for that safe deal. We pay taxes to the government, and what do we get? Not even protection from the army. No. I don't know what the government is coming to. Instead of protecting businessmen, it pokes its nose into it.
What's he doing to that guy?
How come you're taking this road? It's going to be cold up there.
I'm using my head. Those breech crowd Apaches don't like snow.
So what is wrong with this lady? Has she got an illness?
Maybe you'd like to sit next to me. You could put your head on my shoulder. No, thank you.
Denied.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Mallory?
Is there any water?
Just a minute, Mrs. Mallory. How about the other lady?
Thanks.
Sorry. No silver cups.
No cup for you.
This is fun.
There's a storm coming. Mexican settlement.
Howdy, Chris. 7 hours from Dry Fork. Pretty fast driving, amigo.
Get the folks a bite to eat, Chris, while we change horses. We're pushing right on to Lordsburg. Where's the cavalry, Chris?
Where's the soldiers?
There ain't no soldiers.
Huh?
Soldiers are gone.
Where's Captain Mallory? Where's my husband? Where is he?
You his wife, I think?
Yes, where is he?
That's yeah, he said it's my husband.
Soldiers take Captain Morales to Lordsburg. I think he get hurt, maybe.
Daddy?
Si, senora.
Mrs. Mallory, I'm awfully sorry. If there's anything I can... Quite all right, thank you.
She's come over all faint.
A sick woman on her hands. That's all we needed.
Oh, I feel kind of sick.
Well, we're in a fine fix, my friends. It's a fine country we're living in.
Have you a wife?
Si, senor, I think.
Call her.
Yakima, ¿dónde estás?
Ringo, go in the kitchen and get some hot water. Lots of hot water, please.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Chris. ¿Dónde la cocina?
Aquí está, kid.
What do you think, Doc?
Drunken beast.
Coffee. Give me coffee.
Black.
More.
Enough, Doc. That's 4.
Black or stronger. Keep it coming.
I know you'll have it coming out your ears in a minute.
Get it down,
Now drink
Doc.
it down, Doc. Go on. Drink it down.
Get it down.
That'll
Come
make
on.
you feel better.
Isn't that drunken swine sober yet?
He's doing the best he can.
Well, hurry!
Tin horn.
Right.
Thanks.
That was boiling water.
Sit down here, Doc.
Savages!
That's my wife, Yakima, my squaw.
Yes, but she's savage.
Wow.
Yes, senor. She's a little bit savage, I think.
She's a little bit savage, I think.
Maybe not so bad to have Apache wife, eh? Apache don't bother me, I think.
All right, Doc. All right. All right.
Bit of guitar. Under the stars.
Ringo!
It's them vaqueros. They've run away.
Yeah, with the spare horses.
So is that all the Mexican people? They just stole all the horses? All the men are just gonna smoke and gamble while she gives birth to a baby. That's what was wrong with her.
Them coyotes give me the creeps. It sounds, well, it sounds just like a baby.
It did sound just like a baby. They all gonna like her now, are they?
It's a little girl.
It's a little girl. Well, I'll be doggone.
How's Mrs. Manway?
She's going to be all right.
Get going, Doc.
Come on, boys. 3 cheers for old Doc Boone. Hip, hip!
Quiet. Mrs. Mallory. Oh.
Nicely lit shot. Corridor. Another nice set piece. Well lit. I do like the look of this film. It's a little bit slow, not much really going on, but it does look good.
You, visiting in Lordsburg?
No, I have friends there. Maybe I can find work.
Look, Miss Dallas, you got no folks, neither have I, and well, maybe I'm taking a lot for granted. I watched you with that baby. You look, well, I still got a ranch. It's a nice place, a real nice place. There's a cabin half built. Man could live there, and a woman.
What a proposal.
I know all I want to know.
I've seen you with that baby. Maybe we could make a baby.
Well, don't talk like that.
Hey! Oh! Hey! Hey!
What's wrong, Chris?
My wife, Yakima, she ran away. When I woke up, she was gone.
Come busting in here, you think we were being attacked. You can find another wife.
Sure, I can find another wife. But you take my rifle and my horse?
You can find another wife.
I love her so much. I beat her with a whip, and she never get tired.
Your wife?
No, my horse. But not a horse like that.
I can find another wife, but not another horse.
Where's my valise? Which one of you got it?
Here it is. I was using it for a pillow. I didn't think.
But I told you to keep your hands off my things.
Yes, sir.
There's $50,000 in there.
We better get going for Lordsburg as soon as we can.
Might be a good idea, Curly, if Doc took a look at the patient.
Yeah, and little coyote.
Morning. Well, you're looking pretty chipper. You're up early, Dallas.
She didn't go to bed, Doctor. I'm afraid she sat up all night while I slept.
Well, anyway, it was nice to stay awake and hold the baby.
She's a good woman, really.
Dallas, you suppose you can fix up a little broth?
She has already.
Good. How about making some coffee for the boys?
Go make some coffee for the boys.
Doc, Ringo asked me to marry him. Is that wrong for a girl like me? If a man and woman love each other, it's all right, ain't it, Doc?
You're going to be hurt, child. Worse than you've ever been hurt. Don't you know that boy's headed back for prison?
Oh, both doing nicely. She's a real soldier's wife, that young lady.
Good, good. Then we can leave immediately.
Well, not for a day or so, if you want my professional advice.
What do you mean a day? Stay another day? Why?
Where were you when the stork came last night, Gatewood?
I refuse to allow Mrs. Mallory to travel until she and the child are out of danger.
I say we ought to leave here before the Apaches find us. That's common sense.
So how are they going to leave without any horses? I thought all the horses were stolen.
I laid awake most of the night, wondering what you'd have said if Curly hadn't busted you. You didn't answer what I asked you last night.
Look, kid, why don't you try to escape? There's a horse out there in the corral. Curly won't go after you because he can't leave the passengers in a fix like this.
I gotta go to Lordsburg. Why don't you go to my ranch and wait for me?
Wait for a dead man. Haven't got a chance. It was 3 against 1 when the plumbers swore that you killed their foreman. Got you sent up. It'll be 3 against 1 in Lordsburg. Forget the plumbers. Make for the border and I'll come to you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, I do.
Will you go with me, Dallas?
Oh, I can't leave Mrs. Mallory and the baby. I'll come to you from Lordsburg, I swear it.
Yes, you can. They treated you like crap. Just leave them.
I got it last night when they were all asleep.
You mean you thought of this last night?
Yeah, don't ask any more questions. Not now.
Ringo! Ringo! Ringo!
Where's Ringo with a kid?
Hurry, Ringo. Hurry.
Didn't go very far.
You don't need them, Curly. I ain't gonna run away.
I'll say you ain't.
Look at them hills.
Is that the Indians?
War signals.
And off they go.
Well, folks, we're coming into East Bay now. Lordsburg, next stop!
Not much left of this town.
Look at the firing. It's weird, too.
Hatfield, stand guard over there.
Where's the army? What's the soldiers doing?
Billy, what can I do?
Are they going to let you run them and burn them pillage the
Hey,
whole
what?
country?
I need you.
Will you give me your word you won't try to escape again?
I'll give you my word. To Lordsburg.
Huck, climb into the river up to the huts.
Ready, Betsy!
Kid, take your suspenders and cross-tie them wheelers. Ready, Buck?
All ready, Curly.
Here we go. Here we go, Buck. Yeah. Just sit quiet, folks. It's all right.
They're going to float it across the river. They're throwing stones at the horses to get them moving. That's one way of getting it across, I guess.
All aboard for Lordsburg, Lordsburg. Hey, Curly,
Yeah, what?
you think I ought to charge Mrs. Mallory's baby half fare?
Ladies and gentlemen, since it's most unlikely that we'll ever have the pleasure of meeting again socially, I'd like to propose a toast. Major, Gatewood, Ringo, your health.
Thank you, sir.
That escalated. That was a good shot. It is gun.
Stop the gate! Let me out of here, I tell you!
Let me out.
You son of a... Take him!
Punched him to the face. That was a good shot. Right over the top of the camera. That must have been quite hard to do with the Stagecoach. Riding while loading a gun, that must be quite a skill, I guess. Bit of stunt work there. He's going to slide. Again, that looked quite dangerous to me. He's loving it.
Get the leader!
Another bit of horse stuntmanship.
Charlie! More ammunition!
We're all out, boys. Was it going to be a mercy kill or?
It's the bugle!
Here comes the cavalry. How fast those things are going. Well done, boys. They're going to pardon Ringo for helping.
Thank heaven you're safe, Lucy.
Where's Richard? Is he all right?
Oh, he's all right. Don't you worry.
It isn't a bad wound.
We'll take you to him immediately.
Where's the baby, dear?
Not with her.
I'll take the baby.
She's going to name it after her.
Dallas, if there's ever anything I can do for... I know.
It's the Ringo Kid!
It's the Ringo Kid.
Aces and eights.
Dead man's hand, Luke. Ringo Kid's in town? Yeah, driving the stage.
Cash in.
So it can be a shootout.
Goodbye, Miss Dallas. If you ever come to Kansas City, Kansas,
I'm
I
still
want you to
alive.
come out to see you.
Hello, bud. You got through all right. All right, folks, you're here. All right, folks, you're all right. Unload. Here you are, Doctor. Will you sign this?
Well, kid. Curly, how long will they give me for breaking out?
Oh, about another year.
You know where my ranch is?
Yeah.
Will you see that she gets there all right?
Dallas.
Yeah. This is no town for a girl like her.
If you don't want to lose your prisoner, Sheriff, you better take care of him yourself.
What's your name, mister?
My name is Gatewood, Ellsworth H. Gatewood.
Oh, Gatewood. You didn't think they'd have the telegraph wires fixed, did you?
You that's your Gatewood.
Ooh, he stole the money.
Can I meet you back here in 10 minutes? I gave you my word, Curly. I ain't going back on it now.
No ammunition.
I lied to you, Curly. Got 3 left.
Good night, kid.
This where you live?
No.
I gotta know where you live, don't I?
No, don't come any further. It's all been a crazy dream. I've been out of my mind just hoping.
Kid's coming for you.
Give me the shotgun. Shotgun!
Alright, just smash bottles up.
Well, kid, I told you not to follow me.
Dallas. I asked you to marry me, didn't I?
Ringo said he'll be passing this way in 6 or 7 minutes.
I'll take that shotgun, Luke.
You'll take it in the belly if you don't get out of my way.
I'll have you indicted for murder if you step outside with that shotgun.
We'll attend to you later.
Well done, Doc. A woman on the outside. Clear the streets. Fake out. He's gonna drop dead. Called it. Ringo, you survived.
Ready, kid?
Curly's gonna see that you could get to my place across the border.
Goodbye, Dallas. Maybe you'd like to ride a ways with a kid.
Please.
Just gonna send him off.
I'll buy you a drink. Just one.
And off they go into the sunset. The end. So that was Stagecoach from 1939. Would I say it's a good movie? Probably not a great movie. It was okay. I think the visuals of it was really nice, very well directed. Some really good stunt work in there, and where the guy falls off the horse, they all did a really good job. I would just say it's very slow paced, and I was hoping it was going to be more set in the Stagecoach and it would be like a one room learning their characters type of movie, and it's more sort of like talking about social interactions between, you know, like the Dallas character and Ringo as the convict, where it turns out like the bank manager was the one who was the real criminal and the drunk doctor was really the hero. So from the start you think that they're one thing, and then by the end they're completely the other, which happens in a lot of newer movies now. So I think, yeah, the idea behind it is really good. It's really well filmed, and I can see why it's rated quite high. It might be more because I'm not really into westerns, and also it's quite a slow paced film. But yeah, that was good. I would probably, out of 5 stars, give it 2.5, 3. Yeah, quite an average score there. So yeah, if you enjoyed that reaction, please remember, do thumb up the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to watch my reactions every month, remember to ring that bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.